So hi, Will and the Good Noise Podcast. We're here with Mark from Forest Green. We're going to ask him some questions today. I'm going to start. What inspired you to start the band, and what does the band name mean?
What was that one more time?
What inspired you to start the band, and what does the band name mean?
What inspired us to start the band is I used to go to college with Nathan, who plays the drums, and we were in marching band together. And we just ended up hanging out, and he had a bunch of like gear in his basement, in his mom's basement. So we just hit that up and jammed. And the name Forest Green kind of, when Nathan tells us a lot better than I do. I'm pretty sure Camp Crystal Lake from Friday the 13th, that got renamed Camp Forest Green. So we just robbed that. We're down with scary movies and stuff, so little reference.
Nice Nine
this
Kills
too.
kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sick. All right. So congrats on your newest release, In Waves. How do you feel about the response to it so far?
It's been cool, with like everything going on. It's tough to find how to figure out what to expect, but definitely a lot bigger stuff going on. So we were happy for sure to get the response we did, given like the much more important things kind of playing out right now. But super happy with it. Awkward time. So, it sucks you can't play any shows and play any of the music or tour or anything like that. But I was just happy to get it out because it kind of took like a super long time to make, and it was bumming me out. So the fact that it finally got out and people listened to it and liked it, it's all I need.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess.
makes sense.
Everyone else enjoyed it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's it like releasing a debut album in like the current state of the world?
Yeah, like I was saying, it's awkward. It's hard to find an appropriate time to maybe like push or try to like I don't even know how to really answer without trying to sound like I'm not being selfish, because like I said, there's so much bigger things happening in the world that it feels inappropriate to even try to offer the product that you have to somebody when, like I say, it's trying to. Sorry,
It's okay. You're doing great.
words. It's trying to find like a respectful way to maybe show people without coming off as like I don't know, like just pushy when like there's other stuff that we should be worried about and whatnot. So that's all. It was just kind of like tiptoeing. But all, like I say, all for good reasons. So I'm not too. None of us are upset about it or bummed or anything like that. But to answer your question, just awkward.
Okay.
Awkward.
It was a little awkward. That's all.
Okay, yeah. I get that. So where was your headspace while writing the album?
Headspace writing the album.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My headspace is kind of the same with like every song we write. Just kind of like just letting it out, I guess. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just to put a broad blanket over it, just kind of how I've been feeling or what I am feeling. Lyrically, I should say, vocally, lyrically, that's where my headspace kind of comes from. As a band, collectively writing the songs, with instruments all together. Headspace was just, we really wanted to rock out a little bit more with this one, and really, I don't know, try to capture like a old vibe that we all really like, but put a little forest green coating over it, so mix it up a bit.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So what made you choose the name for the album, In Waves?
So the name In Waves, Nathan came up with it, and it's just kind of expression how anything, whether it's the highs or lows, the goods or the bads, everything kind of just comes in waves, So you're having a good time, you have a bad time, nothing's forever, this is forever, it all just kind of comes in waves. So that's kind of just, that's like lyrically, that's what it's all about. It's kind of just like taking the good with the bad, the yin and the yang. So this seemed like an appropriate title. When he said it, I liked it a lot, so we agreed on that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what was your writing process like for this album?
Slow and shitty. We're like a really we're a bunch of, we're just like goofs when it comes to doing this stuff. Like we hear how other bands write and record, and just like we're blown away with like most bands' focus. It's crazy. Like I don't know, we're always just, it seems like we're kind of getting together whenever we can, and we kind of just like truly jam out in like the truest of forms where we're like, oh, that was kind of cool. We'll pencil that down. And then usually with the writing process, it's always me and Nathan. So it's always just guitar and drums. So you really don't even get like the full scope of things. But then we go to Wonder Studios in Saginaw, Michigan, and our buddy Nick Diener. Because we don't even have like, we really don't even have stuff to like demo out anything, or we don't record anything, or we don't, you know, demo anything out. So when we go to Nick and we finally get into a studio, it's such a scramble. And then we like finally piece it together with how we wanted it to sound. And songs always come out way different than expected because, like I say, you don't even know the final product until we're up in the studio. So it's definitely have a goofy approach. We kind of put ourselves in a pressure cooker too, and like book studio time and hardly have our shit together, and then it finally comes out. But we're always down with the product. So
yeah.
All right. I mean, if it works,
you know?
It works. Yeah. Exactly.
Works. I don't know. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So on the album, what band influences do you hear, if any?
What band influences?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's always like the worst question. Not the worst question, but oh god, finding an answer. I was like, I'm super into like, at least this time around, I was really into like Him. Is like one of my favorite bands.
Okay.
I feel like we like really kind of captured like a Smashing Pumpkin vibe that we were digging. Old band, kind of like we kind of just like older grunge. Like I say, we always like to put our own spin on it and try to make it sound like, you know, something we haven't heard before. At least, you know, try not to keep it directly in the middle of the road, but Not So Far, which is another band, and really don't know, kind of just like what we like hearing, what we like listening to, because a lot of the songs on the record too, we like to have like try to get like a big dynamic in, so like not every song's like a big rock song with the same tempo. Not every song is soft, so we like to really have like a big mix of it. Okay. So there's definitely like each song almost has its own separate influence, kind of, sort of. Because there's so many songs that are like my favorite songs, and they all sound different. And I always want to write, me and Nathan both, we always want to write a song that's like complete other end of the scope of what we just wrote. So, and then we try to make it all sound like a cohesive record. So then you kind of like, I don't know, get a Forest Green record out of it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Awesome. So, is there a certain feeling or emotion that you want your listeners to have while listening to your album?
No, not really. Whatever they're vibing with. You know, it's cool that if I can connect with somebody on that level or whatever, like whatever they take away from it, that's always super cool. Yeah, no, I don't know. No one needs to receive it a certain way, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
listening. That's cool. Yeah. I like that. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you choose?
They don't hate it. I don't want that feeling.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That'd be a bad one.
Yeah.
Any other feeling, feel it. Feel it all you can.
Yeah. Exactly.
So how'd you choose the opener and closer for the album? Did it like just happen? Did you write them that way?
No, we definitely didn't write them that way. I think, like I say, we kind of just write songs and like pretty different. I think each song is like a little bit different. So I think we definitely knew This Is Forever was going to close it, just because, same with like our last record, Nothing Is Special. We have a song called Red Waves. It's kind of just like a ballad, maybe, for like lack of better words, maybe just like more to chew on when you're listening to it, kind of like a bigger commitment when you're listening to it. It's like a little bit more happening. I don't know, a little bit more emotional. So we like to think of that as like a little treat, like you made it to the end type deal. And then our song 5-6 Ain't Bad, we kind of just thought that would just be cool to open the record. It kind of has like a soft, like distant effect to it, and then it kind of explodes in. So I thought that might be an exciting way to start it.
Okay.
That's true.
But again, yeah, we don't know what we're doing. So that basically sums up that question as well.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good answer. Awesome. So, since shows can't be played right now, do you have a certain way you're trying to connect with your fans, listeners, just like over the interwebs. Ooh, I just said interwebs.
Interwebs?
Ew. Okay. Yeah.
Didn't even phase me. I love that. Now we suck. We're so goddamn terrible at like content and like trying to wiggle into the circle jerk of the scene, like especially online. It's, I don't know, we're too far gone, so we never even try. But maybe we'll try to do something or like a video or I don't know what to do. What should we do?
Mm-hmm.
Give us options. Give us
live stream.
Suggestions. Live stream.
Live stream. Boom. Oh.
I'll do like an acoustic thing one time or something. When none of us even, it sucks because like we haven't even practiced in forever. We're hardly a band. We all picked up our instruments and played a show right now. It would be a trash can fire, dumpster fire.
Okay, but do you want to come on and do a set for us? I just want to watch that happen.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. We wouldn't even post it.
Oh my god.
Like, no, that's not it.
So when you guys are able to play shows again and have practice and all that stuff, what are the top 3 songs that you're looking forward to playing live off this album?
What are the top songs?
Yeah, top 3.
Top 3. So me personally,
Mm-hmm.
probably Softly. Like Softly, 5-6, and Kiss from the Sun. I think those would be really fun.
All right.
I like the rock, real rock and roll ones. So
Okay.
those are the heavy hitters, I'd say.
All right.
Awesome. Looking forward to those live, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
And that room's messy, huh?
Bro, it's a little like...
Holy shit! You guys can you crop out like this much. Leave that part out. It's in post. Right?
Yeah.
And yeah, sure.
It's all dark in my room. It looks scary as hell. Look at that doorway.
Yeah, I was.
I feel like a creep, straight up.
Bro, it's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
sorry about that.
So where do you see the project in the next 5 years?
Oh man, definitely having like more music out. I'd love to be a full-time rock star, straight up. So that's what I know everyone's down to try to make it our full-time job. So hopefully we can just keep growing and have this be our income, is touring and playing on the road, and hopefully just bigger, better, more people, more music.
Yeah. All right.
Solid.
So for the last couple,
hopefully. Fingers crossed. Jesus Christ. What?
Yeah.
For the last couple of questions, we're going to shift away from music and we're going to go straight to death row. So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
One more time, because I interrupted you because I'm an asshole. What'd you say?
If you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Last meal with a drink.
Yeah.
There's a diner in my town, and almost every other day I go there and have breakfast.
Oh.
Just like scrambled eggs, toast, bacon, and black coffee, hash browns, because I'm a pig. And straight up, nothing would make me feel better to die than after one of those meals. So probably that one, the black coffee to drink.
Oh, all right. Solid.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Fictional world.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. You guys really brought the heat.
Yeah. These are the important questions.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a thinker.
Fictional world.
Fictional world.
Probably in my D&D campaign.
Oh, all right.
Gondra. Living there.
All right.
Achieve my dreams as a warlock.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm a ranger actually in that game, but in that campaign. But throw me in there. That'd be fun. I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't die, I guess.
I suck at it, so I will.
Oh.
You'll have to see
That's,
it.
okay.
I get too bored, so I'm like, ah, fuck it. Like, hit this guy next to me then I have to roll and I lose. And
Oh,
All right, yeah, I get that.
L.
So I have the honor of asking the last question, and everyone we've spoken to has said the most important question. What is your favorite color?
favorite color. And it kind of always changes. I really liked purple for a second, but I don't wear any purple. Like, I think I wear the most gray. I painted my room gray. Been vibing blue.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say blue.
Okay.
Blue.
All right.
Solid.
Sure.
All right.
Top color.
Hell yeah. So as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything you would like to plug?
I think I like to plug. No, nothing. Just listen to the new record. If you could.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
That's funny. Whatever you gotta do.
Yeah. So thank you for sitting down with us. This has been Mark from Forest Green, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.